Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod we got an interesting one here. This is high level perks 2.2. I imagine 2.2 is this version here. But what this mod does is it adds new high level perks to the game. Some of them are a little bit more interesting than others, but really the basic concept here is usually perks stop at level 50. Level 50 is the highest level requirement to get a perk in the game, in the vanilla game. That's just how it works. What this mod does is it adds perks that require levels higher than 50, between 50 and 100, and those perks give you even bigger benefits. So if we're talking about Iron Fist or something here, right, all this applies to all the damage perks essentially, right? So by the default here, you would have like rank 4, I think, right? Is that what we're on here? Rank 4, but as you see here, every rank it goes up, you can now ignore damage resistance as well as have an increased chance of stagger, right? Which is not there before, right? And then you can also still do the criticals advance with paralyze your opponent. But obviously you see too, it also goes up to triple damage, right? Same thing with something like Big Leagues here. It keeps going. It doesn't just stop at 100%. You do double damage. That was the end point, right? And then you could get even higher, stagger. And then attacks cause bleed damage here at the very tippy top rank of this new Big Leagues. But as you see, it does require level 100. It works its way up there. So 42 would be the highest vanilla, then it's 57, I believe, 220% damage, 240% damage, so even more and more damage. So you can like really scale really high up into the late game. Now this doesn't apply to everything. It does apply to bigger guns, which gets stagger as well. Apparently, just everything is just staggered. That's how we work things. I don't know why Basher's sitting right here doing it, looking all awkward. Yeah, because that one's broken. Basher's broken. I can't even look up here at the perk. Requirements not met. So like that's broken. So like it does triple damage. It's technically marked as the last thing. So it's not like a perfect mod by any means. Apparently that one's broken. I didn't even know. I'm going to look at pretty much every perk here and see the things. So Refractor gets even more. So it used to be plus 50 energy resistance as a maximum, but it goes 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Virtually immune? Now, I don't know if that's actually, because it says virtually immune, but I don't know if that actually is what that affected. 100 energy resistance is a lot for sure, right? But it's not, I wouldn't say virtually immune. Same thing with Demolition Expert here. So your dim explosives are massive and cannot hurt you. So you can't even hurt yourself with your own boomies here, which is the new effect. And then Mines a Grenade Shot and Vats, yep. Awareness level 3, that's got to be new, right? Because level 51, hostile targets are automatically highlighted even through walls. That's kind of a crazy perk, right? Like that awareness factor kind of goes crazy. Rifleman goes up. The target slowly bleeds to death. Like that's, I don't know what it even means. It sounds like hardcore level 100. My character's not even level 100. More toughness ranks too. Virtually, no, this is just plus 100 damage resistance. I bet this energy resistance is just plus 100 energy resistance. I just don't know why they say immune, virtually immune, when I don't think that's how that works exactly. Level 75 Life Giver here. You instantly gain another plus 100 health, so that's a total of plus 100, yeah, I guess. And quickly regenerate health outside of combat. That's a really good perk, right? I'm just looking around here for anything else. Radiation resistance, I guess, goes all the way up to 100 as well. I guess it's total immunity. If you get all the way up here, maximum rad resistance, you just don't take rads anymore. That'd be a crazy perk. That's like a kind of a crazy thing. It'd be hard to see if that actually even works that way. Feral ghouls are no longer hostile, level 90 there. That's kind of a crazy ghoulish perk, right? Radiation damage restores you. You can withstand all but the fiercest onslaughts of radiation. But feral ghouls are just not hostile at the highest level of ghoulish. Is a cool way to make that perk kind of better, right? And then we have better inspirational perks. There's even more damage in combat. It take even more damage. Your companion does even more damage in combat. Take even more damage. Companion fall damage is eliminated. I don't know why fall damage is the one we target there. I'm looking for anything post 50 perks, right? Attack Dog is the same. Level 50 at Lone Wanderer did exist, right? That was a normal thing. Level 51. You can now create special perishable shipments of goods. Your settlements can reduce to sell to vendors. I guess that's an interesting thing. I can show that off in a little bit. I know where that's at. Reveal all locations on the level 51 vans. That was something that existed in the previous Fallout games. There was like a perk you could take that would show all the locations on the map. It's kind of an interesting thing. But not to fast travel to, just show them on the map. I guess it makes sense as a thing. So we also have Gun Nut rank 5. This is an important one because we're gonna show more of this off a little bit later on in the video. You access rank 5 gun mods. There's like new high-end, super high-level gun mods that we can mess with here. This is all normal stuff. Science rank 5 too, so that also applies to gun mods and stuff, right? Other types of stuff that you can add on to your things. Gun Fu does even more stuff? What are we doing with Gun Fu? You do instantly a critical hit. That's normal. Isn't that 50 the normal one? Is that normal? I don't use Gun Fu very often. Third target and beyond, and second target and beyond. So, like, yeah, at 97, you shoot one thing, you shoot a second thing as crits, third thing crits, fourth thing crits, everything crits beyond that. That's kind of insane. So, yeah, Vats melee distance, Blitz level 3, so you could go even further in Blitz. I'm excited. I was crazy to think about that, right? Like, what even that would be. Falling damage is eliminated. Reflect melee damage. Is that normal, the reflect melee damage? I don't even think that's... I know that the fall damage is new. That's a new thing, right? Like, move twice as fast with moving target, right? Move 50% fast first and then twice as fast, and now you can jump twice as high. So these are all crazy-ass fucking perks, right? Action points now regenerate 100% faster. I guess 75 was the previous cap, right? There's some crazy stuff in here. Sneaking is unchanged. Commando obviously works its way up too. Good chance to disarm on your attacks. Pistols obviously go up to 300% damage now. Cripple a limb, hit stagger. Luck perks of any kind. Bloody Mess is still unchanged, right? Like, you could, to be fair, you could have gone up with Bloody Mess. Just do crazy shit with that. It seems like that's it. I don't see anything new. Ricochet is the same thing. But, like, there's a lot of stuff in here, as you've seen. I don't like the fact that Basher's broken. Now, Basher's definitely broken, and it's definitely this mod, because it's showing the level 95 version. But, like, every gun you use, whether you use Commando because you're using automatics, or you use Gunslinger because you're using pistols, all that stuff has even more ranks, so you can do even more damage into the late game. But also you get some creative effects here with stuff like Ninja, where you can not take any fall damage, or you could do moving target and you could run twice as fast. That seems insane. Some of this is obviously going, I think, a little bit more overpowered than others. Like, doing more damage is like, oh, it's just scaling into the late game, because some of the stuff gets real bullet spongy at the end. I've played Fallout for a long time. I know it gets bullet spongy. The radiation resistance going up, that's fine. Like, even if you get total immunity at level 96, whatever. That's cool. Like, fine with me. Feral ghouls can't hurt you. If you want to get ghoulish all the way up to rank 6 at level 90, by all means. That's totally fine. Like, some of these things are more fine than others. Some of these things, like the moving target one really concerns me. Just moving that fucking quick is kind of insane. Some of these things are more insane than others, for sure. And some of, like, the gun mods are cool, too. Like, I think the gun nut is a really important one. We'll show this off a little bit here. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over here to my workbench here. I've got some of the guns here. Now, obviously, this isn't a full list of guns. I might have to put, like, get myself some more guns here so I can show this off to you guys. But if you have, like, an assault rifle here, I don't think it's, I think it's just mostly a receiver thing. But you can see here we have a superior receiver. Now, this does require the gun nut 5 we were talking about as a perk, right? So if you have that superior receiver, comparing that to the advanced receiver, we do even a little bit more damage. And that's it. But, I mean, it's just essentially like a new maxed out receiver. I have some, other things, but I don't think there's anything else. I've never seen, since I've downloaded this mod, new attachments because of this, right? Other than a new maxed out receiver that requires gun nut 5, right? All this stuff requires gun nut 4. Some of these things are like, I wanted to see if like blacksmith had anything or science had anything, but all this melee stuff's the same. All right, like this is all normal stuff for the baseball bat. If I'm looking at the combat knife here, this requires a ninja perk. That's different stuff for the attachment pack, but the combat shotgun should have some kind of like superior receivers, right? The superior receivers are added new with the gun nut thing. I'm not really sure what the energy is. Obviously, you guys are gonna get some previews of some stuff you've heard. But this thing too, right? Like even the DLC weapon, superior receiver, superior automatic, right? These are supposed to be the best of the best. Unfortunately, they kind of get outplayed by stuff from the attachment pack. But like it is a crazy thing. You just have more stuff. Like you have a more well-rounded late game, I suppose, right? Like instead of just like, I guess, ending at 50 receiver, you can get a superior receiver or a superior 50 caliber receiver. If we compare that 144, you do gain 22 more damage per shot. Is it a huge amount? No, but it's like a little bit more. And obviously with the combined doing that with the perks and stuff, right? Like where you could kind of jump even higher up there, right? Like even the pipe pistol, I imagine, gets a superior receiver, maybe? No? They don't care, but nobody cares about pipe weapons. Like real shit. There's no superior receiver here. This is all this attachment pack stuff. The attachment pack is still a better mod for attachments, but you can combine the two, right? Like you could use different things. I was looking at Power Fist. These are all just attachment pack things. But so yeah, you could absolutely go into your stuff here now, and you could get higher rank perks. Like, you could go in, and if you really want to be good at melee, you could get really, really good at melee by level 100, right? Your attacks automatically cause bleed damage and stuff. If you want to take that moving target and move literally twice as fast, jump twice as high by the time you're done, and get energy resistance while you're doing it, right? Because you like cost less action points, you can sprint, you can also move really fast, you can jump twice as high. The ninja of taking no fall damage, you kind of combine all those agility things together. You could do the extra blitz distance in your melee build. That'd be really huge at level 62 there. That's not even that high, over 50, right? There's some nice, interesting perks in here. Now, like I said, some of them are going to be overpowered. Clearly, that Basher's fucking broken. So if you're a big Basher perk fan, I don't know anybody who particularly uses Basher in their builds. But you could, right? Like, Hipfire has a chance of crippling a limb. That's a new one in there. Has a chance of disarming, too. So, like, you can make a whole Hipfire build. You can combine that with something like Heavy Gunner and Heavy, Hipfire. Oh, a super triple damage. Always stagger, too. Always staggering minigun that has a chance to disarm if you hit firing it, and then you could run twice as fast and jump twice as high with it, and all that. Like there's there's all kinds of things in here, right? Like you get the rank 5 high tech mods, the rank 5 gun nut mods. Some other interesting things in here too. The ghouls always being friendly. That's a fun one. I think that's that's just good. Like if you're gonna get to high level 90, for ghouls are always friendly by then. What the fuck ever. I'm really interested to see how far the extra distance of blitz would be in this kind of mod. It doesn't really seem like there was too much luck stuff, right? It's not like you could find even more ammunition. But like some of the other things too, like enemies are automatically highlighted with this awareness perk, or that every location is marked with veins. Is interesting things. There's a lot of cool extra perks added to this. For you high level characters here, and obviously if you're already a high level character, right, you could come in here and then you could download this mod and it will just incorporate right away. You can start taking some of those extra high level perks and enhance yourself even more off of that. So obviously like I said, some of the stuff is definitely overpowered. Some of the stuff is definitely a little bit more powerful than others. Obviously, you can balance what perks you want to take and which ones you don't want to take. You just download the mod and take the perks you want to take, and don't take the ones you don't want to take. You choose the buttons you press, right? But it is some cool high-level options for high-level characters. Because like previously, it was just like you'd have a build. I think, personally, right? I'd have a build by level 50, and level 50 was like, I'm done. This is my build, right? I just started taking perks that were like not super relevant to my build, but like, oh, it's kind of useful, I guess, on casing, right? Like if I was like a sneaky melee character, I'd take like sneak perks and ninja and all that stuff. And obviously, I would take blitz and stuff, but like maybe I would never take some of these other things. Like I'd have to balance that. I'd have to like not pick things, but then I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna take adamantium scaling because it's just kind of useful all the time or whatever. But it's not really for my build, right? It just is helpful. Or aqua girl or boy, right? So you could just swim without or whatever, right? You take little things or scrap or maybe them to salvage some things or crits and stuff, right? Whatever you wanted to work on, but it wouldn't really be for your build. You start. But in this one, with this mod on, you can start really going deep into your particular build, even deeper, right? If you really want to focus on commando, you get those chances to disarm. I mean, you combine that stagger and chance to disarm with the hipfire ability, and you just hipfire with the steady aim perk all maxed out. And it gets more damage too, right? Like, you just hip firing any automatic weapon, you get like an automatic 10mm pistol, and you just spray. Or you use VATS and you get like extra benefits from that. Maybe you do extra sneaking things with the ninja perk, even though the ninja perk doesn't really have to do with sneaking after this, right? You just reflect melee damage, right? That's kind of a weird one. It's crazy. It's just some crazy stuff, right? Oh, I wanted to show off the craft shipments thing. You can do that. I don't know why you'd want to do this, but you can craft shipments of things now. If you take the right local leader perk, you can craft all these things, shipment of things, and you could ship them around, I guess, for money, or they're worth money. I don't know how to, I don't know if I would mess with any of that, but it is there. It's something that's new with the mod. It's just an extra bunch of high-level stuff. So you guys let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. Are you guys interested in a bunch of new high-level perks to enhance your high-level character to, I mean, I don't necessarily think that the game is super duper hard at high levels, but you could definitely get rid of some of the bullet sponginess with extra damage from extra perks, right? Or you can do some interesting things if you really want to move twice as fast, or you want to jump twice as high, or you want ghouls to all be your friends, or you want to mark our locations on the map without actually cheating, I guess. I mean, some of that may be considered cheating by some of you, but let me know what you think. If you do want to check out the mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page and the Nexus mod page. You can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.